Hello my beautiful little angels, come on in, let's get nice and cozy because today we are going to talk all about New Year's resolutions. It's the 1st of January 2023, it's a Sunday, I'm very much feeling the chilled out vibes. I've got my pyjamas on, I've got my Gillian chocolate, which should definitely be a New Year's resolution for me not to eat every 2 seconds of the day, but do you know what? They're absolutely bloody banging. So I'm gonna have one. How good. So before we get into this video, I really quickly just want to say that I am sending all of my love to anyone who is struggling out there. If you're watching this video and things aren't good for you, or your mental health isn't great, or you're feeling shit, or you've maybe lost a friend, a family member, you're maybe grieving, you've maybe lost your job, whatever it may be, if you're not feeling good, I am sending all of my love to you. I know so many people who really struggle with New Year's and the day in general, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and I just really want to say that you're not alone. So many people feel like that, and I think it's quite difficult to watch these kind of videos where people are like, woohoo, I've made a new resolution. And I just want to say that I'm sending all of my love to people that are really struggling. It's not easy, but I promise you, in time, things will get better. No matter how dark it feels at the moment, things will start to pick up. And I know that you can't see that right now, but I promise you they will. No matter how bad you feel, it can only get better. If you have hit rock bottom, the only way is up. And I know that that is really cheesy, but I just want to come on here and validate other people's feelings, because I know that it's not always a happy time. So sending all of my love. I hope you guys are okay. I'm only a message away, and yeah, I'm praying for all of yous. So with it being a fresh new year, of course I have made a few tiny little resolutions and things that I want to work on. What I would say is the resolutions that I have made are basically ones that I'm already working on, but I just want to take them to the next level this year and just get better at it, okay? Because I'm not perfect. I've got a lot of shit to work on, right? I am, let's just say, a work in progress, like we all are. There's actually a statistic that says that 65% of people will fail their New Year's resolutions within a month. And I think that's because we're just making them too hard. Humans do not like doing things that are hard. We're not wired for it. We need to do things that are easy. If it ain't easy, we're not doing it. Let me tell you that. So like I said, I have just tried to write down things that I really want to work on, but things that don't feel really unattainable. So I'm just going to share them with y'all. Okay, so number one, I want to be less critical. So I am someone that's got very high expectations of myself, and I'm trying to learn that that is not always a good thing. I think to an extent it can be, but when you're not able to get a task done that day and you start to beat yourself up and tell yourself all of these stories like I'm a failure, I'm a mess, I can't get anything done, I'm failing at this, I'm not good at this, like I'm not doing a good job, that is really damaging to your mind. Your mind will tell you all kinds of stories that is going to make you feel bad about yourself. And what I'm really trying to tell myself at the moment is you don't need to get everything done in the one day. I really struggle to get tasks done. My focus is never there. If it is, it's for a very short time. And I need to give myself a little bit more credit and not beat myself up every time I can't accomplish something. Life is not always about ticking that thing off your to-do list. And I very much felt like last year I was very heavy on the everything needs to get done, and it's impossible. It's impossible. I work, I've got a child, I've got a YouTube channel, I've got a podcast, I've got 3 dogs, I've got a house to be on top of, I'm starting uni in fucking February. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Why is that a good idea? It's not. Moral of the story, I just want to give myself a little bit more, what's the word? I just want to take the pressure off. I don't want all these high expectations all the time, because the thing is, the only person that you hurt with that is you. So the next three are very similar, so I'm just going to reel them off as one. So I want to be more patient, more calm and more organised. They're very self-explanatory. I just want to go through my day and feel a little bit more centred, which I'm definitely going to do more meditation and more journaling for that. In general, just organise myself a little bit better. I really struggle with it. I really struggle with organisation. So a lot of the time I'll put clothes out the night before, so in the morning I can have a shower, get myself ready and get my clothes on. But sometimes that falls by the wayside and I forget about it. So I think what I really want to do is the night before be like, right, what are we doing tomorrow? Podcast. Right, have you got all your notes done? Are you going to go for your shower first thing, or are you going to work out beforehand? Right, okay, so you need your workout clothes first. Then you can get your other clothes. Do you want to get all your makeup out ready for the morning so you can just chuck it on your face? Are you going to a doctor appointment tomorrow? What do you need? Are you going to walk tomorrow? What do you need? Are you going out? What do you need? Just want to be a little bit more like thinking ahead, because I'm very much someone, and I never thought I was like this until I really shone a spotlight on myself. I feel like I'm jumping from thing to thing all the time, and because I'm jumping from thing to thing, I feel like I don't give myself the organisation and the time to actually be like, what are you doing? I very much lack that. Take a deep breath. What do you need? Sort it out. I very much lack that, and that's something I really want to work on. So it's going to be difficult because it's just not how my brain is wired at the moment, but we're going to do it. So those three, they're quite big ones for me, I would say. So the next one is one that I think every single person is trying to do, and that is take better care of my health. Listen guys, I'm just not good. I'm just not good at it. I think it's such a stereotypical thing that we all want to do this as a goal, but it should be like, we should want to be healthy, we should want to go to the gym, eat a little bit better. And I think with this, I'm not just talking about like my eating habits, I'm talking about taking the tablets, I'm talking about having more self-care time, more sleep, more meditations, more journaling. Just as a whole, I want to take better care of my health. Another one is to connect with people through my YouTube and podcast, and for me that just means upload on my Wednesdays and my Sundays of my YouTube channel and Monday on my podcast, and just share more of my heart with you guys. I feel like every time I do a YouTube video or a podcast, and I say this all the time, I feel like I'm giving you a little piece of my heart for you to keep as a little trinket, if you so wish. I am very much someone who is an open book. I'll talk to you about everything. I'll talk about my past, how I'm feeling, whatever. Like, I am just not someone who's closed off. I'm very open, and I just want to continue that this year and share it with you. My little angel pie. Another thing I would really like to do is to do something new, whether that be go to a gym, whether that be start like martial arts, going back to my singing lessons, like pick up my guitar that I've had for like 10 years and never bloody touched, apart from a couple of times. Play keyboard. I've actually already taken the first step for that. I've actually got a keyboard that I've had for years, and I've labelled all the keys, and I want to start, this is really cheesy, I want to learn Twinkle Twinkle so I can play it to my son, because he loves that tune. It's a bloody banger. I just very much want to find my thing this year. I'm a mum, I've got so many responsibilities just like what you've got, and I just feel like I don't really have much for me, and that's never a good place to be. You've got to have something for you. You've got to have that thing that when you start to feel down, you can lean on that and it brings you back up to a good place, because you need you time. You're so important, and you do not have to put yourself to the back of the queue. You don't deserve it. You deserve to come first. The next one for me is quite a big one, and it's speak with intention and trust yourself. When I'm doing these YouTube videos and podcast, prime example of the podcast actually, the podcast episodes are usually like 25-30 minutes long. You better believe when I record that, it is an hour and 8 minutes, an hour and 5 minutes every week, and I've got to cut that down. And it's because sometimes I'm saying something, but it's not that I don't trust what I'm saying, it's that I don't always believe that I've delivered it in the right way. So I've kind of got to like, I say it and then I stop talking, and then I think, how can I say that in a better way? And then I have to like say it again because I feel like I've not done it justice the first time. So what I mean by this one is literally just trust what I'm saying. If I fuck up, if I say if I say if I stutter on my words, doesn't matter, we're all human. We don't always have to be perfect, and I just want to be able to film my YouTube videos and film a podcast and not feel like it's got to be so like polished all of the time with what I'm saying. So speaking with intention and trusting what I'm saying is going to be a really big thing for me this year, and it's all just about learning to, yeah, just trust myself. So that's quite a big one. So last but not least, I want to look into my dream. So my dream in life is to have my own perfume collection. I don't know if you can see, I'm a massive perfume fan, and my ultimate dream in life, which you guys know about, is for me to have my own perfume. And I just want to do a little bit of research into that, find out more about that, how much it'll cost, how I do it, like the notes, the scent, like what. I just want to know all the stuff. I want to educate myself basically, so that when it comes to do it in a few years time, I will be like ready to go. I'll know my shit, it'll be great, and yeah. And yeah, I just want to arm myself with the knowledge and start looking into ways to do it, or how I can do it, where I'm even going to make it, like all of this stuff. I think it's a huge minefield at the moment, and I just basically want to start learning about it. That's it. So my little honey pies, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know, and let me know what your New Year's resolutions are. I would love to know. We can go on this together. Follow me on Instagram. We can keep each other accountable. We can do this thing. Basically, let's just fucking get it done. Thank you so much for all of the support you guys have given me in 2022. Honestly, it means so much to me, and I just cannot wait to see where we end up this year and where we go. What's going to happen? How many more of you are going to come on board with me? What are we going to achieve? Very excited. Sending lots of love. Bye. Thanks for